G'day everybody. Today we are having a squiz at Gladiator Guild Manager. It's a strategy auto battler where you manage your own guild of gladiators. And so the battles actually automate, but you get to upgrade your gladiators and all that type of stuff. It's actually one of those games that you can just sit there and you can just play for hours. And I have done a bit of it already. I've played, I think, about an hour so far, and we're going to move into the playthrough that I am playing. It's a strategic auto battle sim where you build a team of gladiators, compete in arenas, plan fight tactics, and form alliances. Combine fighters, beasts, and mages to develop and equip them to optimize your well-oiled fighting machine. It's developed by Entertainment Forge and published by Grab the Game. Thank you so much to those guys for sending a copy through for us. Let's go and continue our campaign right here. And I'll give you a little bit of an overview of what's happening. So basically, this is our map, and I haven't unlocked all of this map at the moment. But what I'm going to do is the game is on pause at the moment. This is our timeline up here. We have a Ring of Death arena down here, which is it's an area where you can send your gladiators into that area to fight and gain experience and gain money for you. We've got three different reputations over here: the Baroness, we've got the High Necromancer, and we've got the People. At the moment, where I'm friendly with people, when you do specific things for specific people, then you kind of lose and gain points between these three factions here. And you're trying to balance that and keep that sort of balance happening. We've got resources up here, wood and stone. We've got mana crystals and we've got iron. I've got my gladiators down here, and I have started to unlock some more gladiators. Over in the left-hand side, we have an inventory here that has trait blueprints and tools and stuff. That we have a guild here, which is our guild, and basically this area here is where you upgrade. So, for example, you're reviving. There is a lot of text that hasn't. It is in early access. There's a lot of text that hasn't come up yet. But for example, this is the reviving temple, and that automatically revives gladiators over time. Higher level gladiators take longer to revive. So if you lose a gladiator in a battle or really injure the gladiators, then this is where they would recover, and you can upgrade that. So reviving speed boost 100% if we upgrade that, but it's going to cost us iron and it's going to cost us stone. You can see what we've got resource wise over here. Now we do gain resources and gain money when we actually during fights and stuff in the Ring of Death. And then you will find that the gladiator market will update. Gladiator wages you need to pay, and then the next championship will be organized in across this area in the timeline. So the gladiator market here, as you move through and increase in level and unlock and build other buildings within your guild, you get access to other gladiators here. So we've got scorchers, we've got healers, which are really, really cool. We've got blood drinkers, which are sort of tanky, as well as knights that are tanky. I find the knights tend to get a little bit battered in battle, but I'm starting to upgrade them now as well. And we've got obliterators, which are mace wielders, and we need a mace wielder hut to be able to unlock those. So if we had a look in our guild, we've got the mace wielder hut there, which is going to cost us 45, 5 and 45. So we could actually build that if we wanted to. We've got the drummer house, which is higher drummers, which are tanks with the ability to taunt enemies into attacking it. So it just they just basically take all of the damage and stuff while your other gladiators concentrate on attacking. Shamans, which supports spellcasters that summon fire, shooting and healing totems. and warlocks as well. So we've got quite a few things there. There's our archery range, which we could actually upgrade, which will allow us to hire more archers. We've got taverns, which allow us to hire special types of gladiators if that kind of shop appears in the events. So let's move on in the timeline. And what we're going to wait to do is we are going to wait until we can actually get into the Ring of Death as well. So the item market, this is where you can spend your coin on purchasing things that actually go into your, that can be equipped on your gladiators as you fight through. So there's some interesting stuff. Some of these are single use, like consumables. Some of them are increase intelligence by 3. So I think our pyromancer requires intelligence for doing her thing, and our healer, I believe, our cleric, also does. So that would be a good thing. But we've also already got some stuff thrown on our healer there. So if we click on our pyromancer there, you can see that their main stat is intelligence. So for example, if I was to purchase one of those and buy that, we could go in here and we could actually equip that into this slot, which increases her intelligence, being one of the biggest stats. These are their strengths here. When they you do get the choice on upgrading these once they level up and stuff, which is fantastic. And you can sell once you've trained why you would want to, I don't know, but you can actually sell your gladiators and make profit as well. These are stats that these gladiators can basically learn once you are using, I think it costs mana crystals and the trait blueprints. So these traits actually help. They're sort of all varied. There's quite a few here. Gains plus 20% bonus when using a consumable. Gains 25 intelligence bonus, but loses 1% for every 100 gold you have. So there's some interesting balancing things here. Killing an enemy restores 25 health, which is actually a really good one. Gains 1% intelligence for each mana crystal you own. So these are the mana crystals up here. So if we were to do that and learn that, it's going to cost us 1 mana crystal and 1 trait. But that means that she will gain an extra 9 intelligence, which is pretty fantastic. So, all right, lovely. So the map unlocks as we go. This is, I think, these areas here. We've done all of the graveyard stuff, but these areas here organise championships and stuff like that, which we move into. But we're waiting for the can't resume game before. Oh, a threatening note.
I
Here
found
we go.
a threatening note knife pinned to our door.
Okay, what does it say?
Not sure. It's all gibberish. Whoever wrote it doesn't seem literate. But it does look like it was written with a lot of anger.
so there is some funny stuff in here. This is Slen, who's kind of our advisor. Must be people they probably can't write, and we did provoke them recently. So it was probably coming from because we've got a low reputation with the people. Okay, that's interesting. All right, let's move that on. We'll see how that plays out, because we do need to try and increase our reputation there with the people. All right, so now you can see that if I pause, you can see that we can go into the Ring of Death arena and we can do this. So we've completed this. We've completed this one. We can do a 2 versus 2, or we can fight in which you don't see the enemy in team until you choose your own team. So we could do that. We have no idea what's going to happen there. Let's do the 2 versus 2 and let's start a fight. And this is where the auto battling comes in. So you need to strategically place your gladiators. What have we got? We've got a grudge bearer. These guys are horrific. These grudge bearers, these ladies, they throw knives at you constantly. And we've got a knight. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw our crippler in there. And he's our berserker, and he's going to go through and start attacking there. What I would also like to do is throw my pyromancer in here and have her hopefully attack there. If she does, Again, you don't have the ability to choose what they do in battle. It is an auto battler. But I do need to give her some more experience points because I want to keep everybody at a relatively even level. So at the moment he's a level 2, so he needs a little bit of experience as well. And these guys are level 2. So let's fight. Here we go. And you can see that I'm hoping that she's going to actually lose it. She is out. So that's going to be a little bit of a problem. He's going to head down here and take her out. And he should be able to absolutely kick butt there if he actually, there we go. They do have the knockdown trait. So let's get in there and fight. Get in there and fight. And this is the beauty about having tanks as well. So you can hover over them and see what abilities they're using and what abilities are regenerating on them. So he should knock him down. If he followed up with that, then that would be that would have been a good thing. There we go. And we've won that fight. Now, I do believe that she is pretty well dead, and I don't think we get her back. So he's earned a little bit more experience, which is fantastic. Let's continue on, and she is now in the reviving area. So let's open up our consumable item, and they have different sort of levels of consumable items as well, which I think is fantastic. Let's open that up. And we got a couple of those. We got some timber there. We got some coins, and we got some agility potions. So let's collect all of those. Collect all of those, and we have some agility potions. So an agility potion is obviously worth going into our main stat for our ranged is agility. So it's worth going in there. And you can see the wages there. So she's a level 3. Her wage is 10. He's a level 4. His wage is 14. And level 2 there, his wage is 8. So there you go. So we're getting pretty close to being able to, she's reviving, which means we won't be able to use her in any fights or anything like that. But that will regenerate now, and we'll be able to go back into the Ring of Death as well. So let's keep going. We can afford more gladiators if we so choose. And crop tax.
Several peasant families have refused to pay crop tax. I need you to visit a certain farm and send a bloody message to those who refuse to pay their share.
Okay, so we have a choice here. We have a choice. We're neutral with the Baroness at the moment, but we're unfriendly with the reputation for the people. So what's going to happen is we are going to lose another 30 reputation if we actually take on this mission. If we take it on, we will also gain 65 coins and another 35 reputation with the Baroness. But I believe, as well as these rewards, but I believe, we can question what she's saying. We can do it, or we can say we're not killing farmers. Let's just question her for now.
2/3.
2/3. You're asking quite a lot of them. If we don't, we stay at -40. I think we're going to do that, and we're going to lose some reputation with her, I do believe. But that's okay. We can't do anything about that. Right, so let's keep championships will be organized. Item market update. Gladiator market update. Let's keep moving. And the championship is available now at the farm. So let's head in there. Let's see what we can do. And let's move into our next fight. And there we go. We've got these guys, which are all level 2s. We've got some knights here and an archer. Different, as I said, you get different reward coupons, which give you different. So you can see this is an easy one. So I believe the green is an easy one. So you can see the rating of your fight and the difficulty of your fight in here. So we've got a level 6 here, and at the moment we probably don't want to look at the stuff that he's got. We probably don't want to do that. So let's maybe start off with this one here, in which we can have 5 gladiators. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a knight in there. I'm going to throw a healer down here to heal us. I'm going to throw an archer in the back levels there. And I'm going to throw our level 2 berserker in there. And they can take the brunt of it. And I'll throw our pyromancer in there. And I think we'll work in that sense in this. These guys should be able to take the brunt. Fingers crossed, but let's go and see how we go. There we go. The necromancer's just thrown in a whole pile of fire, and we have just absolutely slaughtered those guys. Absolutely slaughtered them, and we have level ups, which is fantastic. So basically our main stat here is strength, which is really, really good, but we can also upgrade health. We have 5 points to spend. 1, 2, 3 into strength and 1 into health. And maybe another 1 into strength. So I'm happy with that. That is really good. He has he has a trait that actually restores 25% of his health every time he kills somebody. And he usually, these berserkers usually kill people really, really quickly, which is, I mean, quite often. Our pyromancer has finally upgraded. So obviously intelligence is her main stat. So let's throw 1, 2, 3 into there, and let's throw 2 into her health just to help her out a little bit, which will be fantastic. Lovely. All right. So next fight is going to be, we've got 2 archers and a pyromancer. That's interesting. 4 archers over here. Oh, I haven't come across Spirit Caller before. That's interesting. I think we might go. I reckon we might go in this. I reckon we might hit this one. Let's accept that. Let's throw a complete front line in here. Maybe our knight can head into there. And I think what we might do is we'll throw a healer in, most definitely. And I don't know whether to put a ranged in as well. I may put another berserker in there, because if we can converge on these guys and our healer can heal, we might be okay. So let's fight. All we need to do is get over there and get to them. And the healer is doing his thing. They're going to be really easy to take down. Our healer will actually go into melee combat as well, but I always try and keep him behind. All right, so we successfully achieved that. That was fantastic. We've got 6 fights to go in here. There's some more archers. I reckon we'll accept that as well, because we're going to get some good stuff out of that. What's he? He's a cleric. Let's maybe, to mix it up a little bit, because we do have enough of those. Let's maybe do that. All right, so we've got a cleric and a pyromancer here. We need to throw our cleric in. We need to throw our berserker in to take him on. Our cleric will also take them on, and I think we might throw our pyromancer over here so that she can pyromance. Let's fight. There we go. The pyromancers look like they're going at each other. So there we go. And cleric is down, and we have successfully achieved that fight as well, which is brilliant because it's leveling us up. And it's also getting us a whole pile of resources. You can see at the moment we've won one of those and one of those coupons. So 2 archers, pretty tough to deal with. And these guys are really tough to deal with because they do a lot of damage, the grannies. We've got a whole pile of archers in here, which we can take on as well. I think we might take this fight on and see how we go. Let's throw you into there. Let's throw you into there. We'll throw our archer in over here. Throw our pyromancer in here. And we will throw our cleric in the middle. We'll see if we can sort these people out and get them done. Hopefully the pyromancer is gonna. The healer's over there healing. The pyromancer has thrown one over, which is fantastic. Our archer's over there killing, and we just kicked butt in that, which was absolutely fantastic. Okay, so we have some upgrades now. Divine heal circle. So intelligence is a really big stat here. 1, 2, 3 of those. We're going to give you probably a little bit more health and then some more intelligence, which is actually going to help a lot in that. Fantastic. We can also upgrade our archer now, who's level 4, and obviously agility is the way to go with her. We're going to throw 3 into agility, and I'm going to throw a couple into health as well, which is going to increase her health quite a bit because they can be a little bit squishy. Let's get through, and we've got a pyromancer, we've got some archers, we've got 4 archers here. I'm going to take that one on. I'm going to throw our cleric in there. I'm going to throw our knight in there because we need to upgrade our knight. You need to upgrade as well. And you need to upgrade as well. Oh, we can actually throw another person in there. Beautiful. Right, just like that. That'll be perfect. This shouldn't take too long, this fight, I don't think. As soon as we start getting close to these archers, they should go down really, really, really quickly. And you can see that they have just absolutely been slaughtered, which gives us another couple of upgrades. So let's go 3 on that, 1 on that, and another 1 on strength. Why not? Our knight has finally upgraded. His strength as well. So we're going to throw 3 on strength, and we're going to throw 2 onto that. So just to keep them sort of leveling up in some of the areas that they need to do. We've got a cleric and we've got an obliterator. So I am going to take that on because I haven't taken on an obliterator yet. So let's throw you in there. You can take on that obliterator. Our pyromancer, you can go over here and hopefully take on that healer. And I'm going to throw a healer in the front line as well. Let's see how we go. This is going to be a really interesting one because these guys are level 4. Let's see what we can do. If he gets hold of our archer, he's going to absolutely obliterate her. Get rid of that pyromancer. Let's get him out before we lose our archer. He's been knocked down and he's been taken out. So yeah, that was going to be a pretty tough fight. So there we go. After battle stats. Let's continue on. And now we've done that championship. So we've got, these are the rewards, our rewards for the championship. You don't only get your rewards for the upgrades. But let's open all of that, which is fantastic. Let's open those. Let's open, oh, what are these? Increases strength by 8. Brilliant. And what's this one? Gains a magical shield that absorbs a total amount of 100 damage per each level of the gladiator. They are actually really, really good. So that's a really good one. And I like that too. Let's collect all of that. That'll go into our resources. And we are starting to unlock more stuff. The temple is going to be the next one. So that's going to be the next gladiator ring. And then we're going to go into the ring of death. But there you go, guys. If we go in and we have a look at what we've got, we probably want the strength to go on our... although our healer does get into battle a lot. I've got some extra health on him and some extra intelligence. If we add some, I've got some movement speed there, which is actually really good, and some health there. I've got some health there. I'm going to throw that on there. The shield, I'm going to throw the shield. Oh, you've got your intelligence increase though, haven't you? And you've got your agility increase and your agility increase. You got fire blades and you've got strength increase there. I might hold on to that one. But yeah, wow. This is this is a gladiator guild manager. I'm really enjoying playing this. It's been really fun so far. And you can see that if you start to sort of work out how you want your team to be, who you want to do what, and you start upgrading those people appropriately and try and keep everybody in sort of the same level or relatively the same level. It's quite good. It's quite good. So there will be a link to it below, guys, if you want to get hold of this. It's an absolutely fantastic game. Hope you've enjoyed this first look. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.